So dear student, I Rakesh Jain from Gyanwar University. Once again I am going to teach you about another example of nodal analysis. As we know that Kirchhoff current law is applicable for the nodal analysis. In nodal analysis, first of all we just find out some principal nodes of the circuit. Among those principal node, we consider one node as a reference node which is actually connected with the ground. Then we will write down the equations of the nodes. The number of nodes is equal to number of equations we should write down. Okay, by solving those equations we will determine the voltage, current or power, whatever asked to find out in question. So let's see a question. Let's suppose this is an objective question where we have to calculate the node voltages. How many number of nodes and what are their voltages, we have to calculate this. Okay, so first of all I just copy this question to represent and find out the answer of this. Okay, so this is my question. Now first of all just see the question and see how many number of nodes are there. So see, this is a node because there are different branches meet at this point. 4 ohm resistance, 3 ampere current source, 3 ohm resistance and 8 ohm current source. All the 4 things can be meted here. That's why it is my node. It is my node. So this is a node. This is a node. Okay. See this one. This is also a node because 3 ohm resistance, 1.3 ampere current source, 1 ohm resistance and 7 ohm resistance are connected at here. So this is another node. See this one. This one is another node because 7 ohm resistance, 4 ohm resistance, 2.5 ampere current and 5 ohm resistance are connected here. Now there is no need to write down this as a node. There is no need to write down this as a node because this is directly connected with the previous node. It means the meaning of this node is same as that node. The meaning of this one is same as that node. So there is no meaning to write down this node. Okay. So there are 3 nodes at the top side and at the bottom side. See this 8 ampere, this 1 ohm, this 2.5 ampere and 5 ohm resistance connected with this. So at any point just consider it as a node. There are, this is also a node which we take as a reference node. So just connected this node as a ground. Okay. Then my second step is write down the equations for the node voltages. So let's suppose this is my V1 voltage. This is my V1 node voltage and this is my second node. So I consider as V2 is my node voltage here. V2 is my node voltage here. And at this side I consider V3 is my node voltage. V3 is my node voltage. So there are 4 nodes. One node is V1, one node voltage is V2, one node node voltage is V3 and the fourth node is my reference node which is at the bottom side of this question and we consider it as a 0 volt because at the reference node we always consider connected it with ground. So this is 0 volt. Now we have to write down the equations. How many number of nodes are there? Principal nodes. There are 3 principal nodes and 1 reference node. So we have to find out 3 node equations. So now see, first node is your V1. First node is your V1. So what will be the equations for this V1? What will be the equations for this V1? See, this V1, at this V1 node there are 4 branches. One is of 4 ohm. One is of 4 ohm. So write down my node is V1 and what is the another node voltage at the second point of 4 ohm resistance. One point of 4 ohm is connected with V1 and another point of 4 ohm is connected with V3. See this one. Another point of V3 is connected. Another point of 4 ohm is connected with V3. Okay. So my node is V1, so I write down with positive sign as V1. minus another node voltage. So another node voltage is V3 divided by the value of the resistance for which we are writing down the equation. So we are writing down the equation for 4 ohm resistance here. So V1 minus V3 upon 4. Now see, then also connected with V1 where my node voltage is V1 and where the another point of 3 ohm resistance is connected, the 3 ohm resistance second point is connected with V2. I am going to write down the equation for V1 node. That's why my node voltage V1 is positive and that second node voltage V2 is negative. So V1 minus V2 divided by the value of resistance, that is of 3 ohm. So now I am going to write down V1 minus V2, V1 minus V2 divided by the value of the resistance, that is of 3 ohm, that is of 3 ohm. Now plus, where is the another branch? C. At V1, one branch is this 4 ohm, we already write down for it. One branch is of this 3 ohm, we already write down for it. Now the another branch is of 3 ampere current. The another branch is of 3 ampere current. Now the current is coming to V1 or going from V1. The 3 ampere current direction is coming towards V1. So whenever a current is coming towards the node, just write down that one with negative sign. Just write down that one with negative sign. So I write down here with minus 3. Now see the another branch, 8 ampere current. 8 ampere current is coming towards V1 or going from V1. This also coming towards the V1. This node voltage is also coming towards the V1. That's why we have to write down with negative sign again. That's why we have to write down with negative sign again. And no other branch remaining, so that is equal to 0. Okay, so this is the equation for this node V1. This is the equation for node V1. I once again repeat, there are 4 branches connected with V1. 2 branches are current branches, current sources, and both the current sources are coming towards the node voltage V1, towards the node first node, that is V1 voltage. We provide the node voltage as V1. So the incoming current is denoted with negative sign while we writing down the equation. So minus 3 and minus 8. And 2 node voltages are also there, but they are connected via the resistance of 4 ohm and 3 ohm. So my node voltage is V1, that's why I write down V1 as positive, because 3 ohm another point is connected with V2. So write down with negative V1 minus V2 upon 3. One resistance is 4 ohm, so my node voltage is V1, so I write down with V1 with positive sign minus the another node voltage V3 with negative sign. So V1 minus V3 divided by the resistance, that is of 4 ohm. Okay, now we will simplify this equation and that will be our final equations. That will be my final equation of first node. Okay, we will solve it. So what is the LCM? You know better about the LCM. So the LCM, okay, I write down here, then I will move it. Okay, 4 3s are 12. 12 will be my LCM. So 4 3s are 12. It means this will be multiplied by 3 minus 3 V3, then plus 3 4s are 14. So now it is 4 V1 minus 4 V2 minus minus 3 and minus 8, that is minus 11. So minus 11 multiplied by 12. So what will be the answer of minus 11 multiplied by 12? I just see from the calculator. Minus 11 multiplied by 12, that will be 132. So 132. Okay, now that is equal to 0. So what will be there after the simplification? We will find out. I am going to write down here 3 V1, 4 V1, that is 7 V1 minus 4 V2, 7 V1 minus 4 V2 minus 3 V3, and I just move 132 at the right hand side, that is equal to 132. So this will be my equation number 1. This will be my equation number 1. Okay, I again repeat the equation. 7 V1 minus 4v2, just I take the LCM, 12, then 3v1 minus 3v3 plus 4v1 minus 4v2. Okay, so 4 plus 3, that is 7v1, 3v3 minus 4v2, okay, minus 3v3, that is equal to 132, because 12 multiplied by 11 will be there, because 12 multiplied by 11 will be there. Okay, so this is my equation number first. Now see the node voltages, node equation for the second node. Kindly look at carefully. So this is my second node V2. Okay, how many branches are connected? One is this 3 ampere branch, one is this 3 ohm resistance, one is this 1 ohm resistance branch, and one is this 7 ohm resistance branch. These four, this V2 is connected from this different side. 1 2 3 4 5. This is 1 2 3 4. 4 branches are connected. Okay, 4 branches are connected. One is of 3 ampere. Current is going from the V2. That's why we write down this 3 ampere with positive. Okay. Then the 3 remaining branches connected the resistance. One, because I am going to write down the equation for V2 node, for the second node, and one resistance 7 ohm is also connected, whose another point is connected with V3. So I write down the equation as V2 minus V3 divided by 7. The third node 1 ohm is connected such that the another point is connected with 0 volt. So V2 minus 0 divided by 1, it means V2 upon 1, it means V2. So I am writing down the equation V2 for the 3 ohm resistance regarding V2. So V2 minus the another point of 3 ohm is connected with first node. So V2 minus V1, because I am writing down the equation for second. So my node voltage V2 is now positive and another node voltages are with negative sign. So V2 minus V1 divided by 3, then plus I am writing down the equation for the 7 ohm. So V2 is my node voltage, so I write down V2 with positive sign minus another node voltage which is V3 here. So V2 minus V3 just divided by 7, now. Okay, then plus I am going to write down the equation for 1 ohm resistance. So V2 minus 0, V2 minus another node voltage is 0 here, divided by resistance, and resistance is what? Resistance is 1 ohm. Only. Then I am going to write down the equation for the last branch, that is a current branch. That is a current branch of 3 ampere current. So 3 ampere current is coming towards V2 or going towards V2? It is going from V2. So I have to write down with positive sign to this, and then equal to 0. Okay. So now we will simplify this equation. So whenever I will solve it, I will take the LCM, and the LCM will be 21. 7 3s are 21. Okay, see very carefully. So 3 7s are 21. So 7V2 minus 7V1. Okay, plus 7 3s are 21. So 3V2 minus 3V3 plus 1 multiply 21 times it will multiply. So 21 V2. Okay, kindly wait. V2 21 V2, then plus 3 multiplied by 21, so it is 63, right, and that is equal to 0. Once again I repeat, see, we have the LCM of 21, so 3 7s are 21, so 7V2 minus 7V1, then 7 3s are 21, so 3V2 minus 3V3, then V2 upon 1, so 21 times it will multiply, so 21 V2, then 21 directly multiply with 3, so 63, then equal to 0. So there, because at the right hand side 0 will be there, so there is no meaning of the 21 to write down at the denominator. Now what will be the equation? I am writing down here the second equation. How many V1 are there? Only minus 7V1, so minus 7V1. Okay, then how many V2 are there? how many V2? 7 V2 plus 3 V2, that is 10 V2 plus 21 V2, that is 31 V2. Okay, how many V3 are there? Minus 3 V3 only is there, minus 3 V3 only is there. And what will be at the right hand side? 63 will move towards the right hand side with negative sign, so minus 63. Now this will be my equation number second. This will be my equation number second. Once again we are going to check this one. Minus 7 V1, then how many V2? 7, 3 and 21. So it is 31 V2. Okay, I am forget to write down the plus sign here. Just move this one, I write down a plus in between. So minus 7 V1, then plus 31 times V2 are there. So minus 3 V3, that is equal to, when this 63 will move at the right hand side, then this will be minus 63 at the right hand side. This will be minus 63 at the right hand side. Okay, so this will be my equation number second. Okay, now we are going to write down the equation for third. Now we are going to write down the equation for third. Wait for a while, I just move this one. Okay, now we are going to write down the equation for the third node. See very carefully. I am going to write down the equation for this third node. I am going to write down the equation for this third node, that is V3. First of all, how many branches are connected? One branch of 4 ohm resistance, one branch of 7 ohm resistance, one branch of this 5 ohm resistance, okay, and one branch of this minus 2.5 ampere. So there are 4 components connected, there are 4 branches connected with this node. So there will be 4 components in this equation. My node voltage is V3. When I see this 4 ohm resistance, then where is the another point of this 4 ohm resistance connected? It is connected with V1. I am going to write down the equation for third node, that is of V3 voltage. So I have to write down V3 with positive sign, V3 with positive sign, and another node voltage V1 as negative. So V3 minus V1 upon 4. Okay. When I will see this 7 ohm resistance, then my node voltage is 7. When I just see this 5 ohm resistance, then my node voltage is V3, and another node voltage is where the another point of 5 ohm resistance is connected. It is connected with this 0 volt. So V3 minus 0 divided by 5. Now at the last I will see this 2.5 ampere. It is coming towards the node. The current source, current value is coming. Current source is coming. Direction is coming towards this V3. So I have to write down with negative sign. Okay. So I will write down, first of all I will write down for the 4 ohm resistance, my node voltage is V3, another point of 4 ohm resistance is connected with the another node voltage V1, so I will write down with negative sign because my node voltage here is V3. So V3 minus V1 divided by 4, okay, then plus I am writing down for 7 ohm, then V3 minus where the another point of 7 ohm resistance is connected with V2. So V3 minus V2 upon 7. V3 minus V2 upon 7. Now see this 5 ohm resistance. So V3 minus 0 divided by 5. V3 minus 0 divided by 5. V3 minus 0 divided by 5. And the current is going, this 2.5 ampere is coming. So I have to write down with negative sign, minus 2.5, that is equal to 0. Once again we cross check it. So V3 minus V2 upon 7 is there. Okay. V3 minus V1 upon 4 is there. Okay. V3 minus 0 upon 5 is there. Okay. And minus 2.5 is there. Okay. So this will be my equation. Now what will be the LCM? The LCM will be 7 multiplied by 4 multiplied by 5, because that will be common. 7 multiplied by 5 minus multiplied by 4, that will be 140 will be my LCM. 140 will be my LCM. I am just write down this at here, left hand side, so kindly look at it very carefully. So I writing down 140 will be my LCM. Okay, now 4 times 140, sorry, 32 times, it will divide 32 times. This 140 divided by 4 is at 35 times, 35 times. So I write down 35 V3 minus 35 V1. We will again cross check it after the completion of this, plus 8 times, 5 8s are 40, okay, 5, 28 times it will divide, so 28 V3 will be there. Then minus 2.5 multiplied by 140. First of all, just look at this. I will again, so first I will write down the equation. 2.5 multiplied by 140, that will be equal to 350. 350, okay. So I am going to write down now. I hope you are able to see this. Yes, now see, I just take from this equation an LCM of 140, okay, 140 is the LCM. Now how many times the 4 will be divided by 140? The 140 will be divided by 4, that is 35 times. So the upper term will be multiplied with 35. So 35 V3 minus 35 V1, okay. Now how many times the 140 divided by 7? So it will be divided by 20 times. So the upper term will be multiplied by 20. So 20 V3 minus 20 V2, okay. Now how many times it will be divided by 5? The 140 will be divided by 5. 140 divided by 5, that will be 28 times. So 28 multiplied by the upper term V3, okay. Then 2.5 is directly multiplied by 140. 2.5 directly multiplied by 140. So that will be equal to 350. That will be equal to 350. Now that is equal to 0. That is equal to 0. That is equal to 0, because at the right hand side we have a 0, because at the right hand side I have a 0, that's why there is no write down, there is no meaning to write down this denominator term 140, because it will be multiplied with 0 and again it will be 0, okay. So now what is my solution? Now just see, how many V1 are there? Only one V1, minus 35 V1 is there. So I am going to write down the equation for the third. Minus 35 V1, minus 35 V1, okay. Minus 35 V1, okay. How many V2 will be there? How many V2 will be there? 20 V2. Only one V2, only one time V2, that is minus 20 V2. So I write down just minus 20 V2, okay. Minus 35 V1 minus 20 V2, and how many V3 are there? 35, 20, 35, 20 and 28. So that will be 83 V3 with positive sign. So 83 V3 with positive sign, okay. And what at the right hand side, this minus 350 will be moved at the right hand side, and that will becomes a plus 3 plus 350, and this will be my equation number third. This will be equation number third. I once again check it. I just taken LCM of 140, then my equation becomes 35 V3 minus 35 V1 plus 20 V3 minus 20 V2 plus 28 V3 plus 28 V3. Okay, that will be equal to 350, minus 350, that is equal to 0. So minus 35 V1 is there, minus 20 V2 is there, that will be equal to 350. Okay, so these are three equations which I just found from the calculations of the node voltages, Okay, now when we will solve these three equations, we will find out the answer. So how to write down the equations of the nodal analysis